I would actually go and cry because of the way I was looking. It was terrible. Now I started accepting my thighs and started seeing my thighs and butts as a thing in. Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel. My name is Precious Okhimamhe of the channel Visibly Precious, and it's a delight. Well, it's a delight to have you back on the channel again. Thank you all to everybody who watched the first video that we uploaded on this channel. Oh my god, the comments, the subscribers, the likes, everything, the shares, the messages, it was a boom. Anyway, you're welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a very sensitive and personal topic. It's dear to me because this is the first time I'm going to be talking about it publicly, especially for my family. But this is the first time I'm going to be talking about this topic publicly, and I know I want to share it, right? Because I feel like a lot of people who are out there also have the same problems. Not problem per se, who has to deal with these demons and they're still dealing with it, right? So growing up, I used to be very chubby. Let's start from there. I used to be very chubby, and not very chubby in the sense, but I used to feel very chubby. I was dark, very dark. I had red lips. This is even a lot more because I mean it has gone through different phases of life. But I used to have really red lips, and then I used to be very dark, and then I used to be quite fat, quite rounded. I don't know if I can find my picture, but I mean I could put a baby picture there. But then I grew up to, especially when I became fully aware of myself, that was going into secondary school, yeah, fully aware of myself, I always just saw myself as being too chubby, fat, thick thighs, thick legs, red lips. So sometimes I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, I look like a demon. I look like a demon because I'm so dark, and then I have red lips, and then I have all of that, and then I'm in the midst of pretty women who are not as dark as I am because I'm the darkest in my family. But I mean, so going to school, then I also have friends who I consider to be really pretty. So somehow life just got me to a point where I started feeling like, oh, okay, you have to be this certain kind of way to be accepted in the society, right? To be accepted amongst your friends, to be loved, to be seen, to be liked by boys, and all of that. You have to be this certain kind of way. And I didn't fit into that. I didn't feel like I belonged in that class, right? I felt terrible about myself. I hated my color, I hated my lips, I hated my thighs, I hated my legs. So that put me in a stage where I was deep rooted in a very low self-esteem, right? So when I'm working with my friends, and even when secondary school, we're coming back and all of that, and then somebody stops me on the way, or stops. I mean, we're working 4 girls, and then it's top on the way, and I'm definitely heading on because I know it cannot be me. And so when it be like that one, I'm like, can you see clearly? And then I turn, and then I'm looking at the guy, and my head's are bowed down. I mean, I know that there's somebody that will be watching this video. Some of my friends are watching that can actually attest to the fact that I always used to bow down when I talk to them. Like, not like bow down per se, but my head's down, and I go, I can't look at your face because I assume I'm not pretty, right? And then going on to school, the higher institution, and it became worse. It never got better, really. It became worse. Especially the fact that I felt like I was too big. I had a big butt, and then I had big thighs, and then I was too dark. There was nothing anybody would say that would make me feel better. Nothing, right? I just couldn't deal, right? Throughout in higher institution, till from the beginning till the end, I just felt like, man, I wasn't up to standard. I wasn't up to pretty girl standard. I mean, the guys will not really love me because of my chubby self. And I mean, I will hear comments differently, people saying that, oh, you're too fat, you're this way, you're too dark, your lips are too red, you can do this, you can try this. And then sometimes I would get so mad, and then I'll try to lose weight, try to go hungry, and I wasn't so fat. Looking at it right now, looking at what I look at what I was looking at back then, I wasn't so fat. I mean, we've all been in these shoes, right? Everybody has been at the point where they go back to their old pictures and they look at the picture where they used to think they were fat, but now they're even bigger. Then you think I know what I'm talking to, because I mean, we cannot relate. When you look back and you're like, oh my god, was that what I was looking like? And look at me now, I wish I can go back there and be like that person. I just feel that I couldn't fit in, right? That translates to everything, translates to the way I dressed, to the way I spoke to people. I didn't have any confidence because I just felt terrible about myself. Now, I remember one day in school. No, wasn't in school. I'd left school. I was done 7, and I was at work one day, and I was going to get lunch. And when I was working for the first time, somebody stopped me, a girl, and she was like, I like your legs. Sis, I like your legs. And she was like, she liked the way they were thick, you know. And I mean, if you wear heels with this and short skirt and all, you're going to look banging. Hey God, are you serious? I can never forget that day till today, because it changed a lot for me. I went back to my class that day because I was a teacher. I went back to my class and I looked at my legs. I was like, okay, all right. And I turned and I'm like, okay, that was the first time you unlocked that. Now, I started accepting my thighs and started seeing my thighs and butts as a thing in 2017 and 2018, yeah? 2017 and 2018. Unbelievable, yeah? How many years ago? I started seeing a thing, and I'll tell you why. Funny enough, it was when I became active on Twitter and on Instagram, basically. That's made me well. I started noticing how we talk about girls with thick thighs and big butts, and I'm like, hey God, so is this a thing? And I have been thinking that I didn't have it. I have been thinking that I was too fat. My thighs were not a thing, my hips were too big, my butt was too big. I hated it for a long time, my color and everything. But then I started reading comments of people who thought big thighs, big butts, thick thighs were a thing. And then I started going to the mirror. Sometimes I undress, or I'm well clothed, or I'm wearing the pants, trousers, or stuff, or anything, and I look at myself and my shape, and I'm like, hold on girl, you look hot. Hold on girl, can you see that hips? Hey my God. And then oh God, everything changed. Everything changed. Now, I looked at myself one day and I cried one day. I cried so much. I cried because I realized that I had it all along. I was pretty all along. I was dark skinned all along. I mean, I'm really dark. Not like very extremely dark, but I am dark, quite dark. Forget this makeup. I did this makeup because my sister said I needed to like pop a little. So Rose, if you're watching this, I did this for you. Leave me alone. But then, and then the lighting on my phone and all of that. But then I'm dark. So I look at the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I'm really pretty. I'm dark. My lips, I don't need to wear lipstick on my lips. And my thighs, they fit into clothes. Hey, oh my God. Girl, that realization changed everything. I started becoming really confident in myself. Shoot. So I mean, now if there's one thing I am more confident about, or much more more confident about is the fact that I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I have thick thighs and they are extremely lovely. I have a big butt and it is extremely sweet and sexy. I have pretty skin, melanin, red lips, which is not so red anymore, but then it's still red. I don't wear lipstick on a norm, and then people get to say, oh, I don't get lipstick. I'm like, girl, it's just natural from God. But I mean, I don't do all of these things and I feel pretty. I have a pretty smile. I know I have open things everywhere, which my sister will always laugh at. But girl, I love it. I love my body. I love my skin. I love my color. And for the past 4 years, there's one thing I've known as is that I'm pretty. So trust me when I say that there are still times that I fall back, right? There's times when I feel like, okay, I can still lose some weight. I mean, I'm working so much to become fit, but I still feel like I can still like lose some weight and just maintain a well-rounded, you know. There are times when I still fall back and feel like, okay, maybe somebody did not feel this kind of way because of the way I was looking or stuff. Listen to me. I don't know what you feel like, what you're feeling like right now just watching this, right? I want you to know that you are extremely pretty. Whether you're slim, you're tall, you're short, I mean, I'm even not tall, you're fat, whatever you look like, you are pretty. You have to get to that point where you look at the mirror and tell yourself that you are pretty, right? Actually begin to pick out and sieve out the negative and embrace the positive. That's it for today, right? That's it for today. It feels a lot lighter having to talk about this now. It feels a lot lighter. So that girl was in secondary school who had big butts, big thighs, red lips. She's here today. Yeah, she still has big thighs. She still has a big butt. She still has red lips. She's still very dark, but you know the difference. She loves herself and she's proud of herself. So yes, that's all for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the topic. I hope you listened. I hope this topic is one that would somehow boost your confidence, even if it's just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny bit, just tiny. That's all for me today, and I'm proud I get to talk about this topic finally. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for listening to the very end. I am so happy and I am so proud of you guys for coming back to listen to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when next I'm going to upload a video, the exact time I will upload the video next time we see. And if you're a first time YouTuber, repeat my talk. Feel me? Me too. But welcome to the channel. I love you.